Netflix was once an unstoppable force, dominating the streaming industry and experiencing unprecedented growth. However, it is astounding how rapidly circumstances can shift. Currently, the company is grappling to maintain its existence, a situation that seemed inconceivable just a short while ago. Get ready to dive into the captivating journey of one of the biggest names in the streaming industry, Netflix. No one could have anticipated that Netflix, which was previously taking the internet by storm, would find itself on the brink of losing the streaming war. Consequently, one may wonder whether this decline was gradual and protracted or if it resulted from a series of missteps that led to their current predicament. In today's video, we will delve into this subject, exploring the numerous enigmas it presents. The concept of Netflix was conceived when its CEO Reed Hastings found himself irate after incurring a staggering $40 fine for returning a blockbuster movie rental late. This incident was particularly infuriating considering that Blockbuster's entire business model thrived on capitalizing from negligent customers by imposing exorbitant charges for the inconvenience caused. Motivated by this experience, Hastings joined forces with Mark Randolph to pioneer a groundbreaking solution, an innovative service that allowed individuals to conveniently order DVDs and have them delivered straight to their doorstep within a few days. In today's modern era, the significance of relying on DVDs for entertainment may seem trivial. With platforms like TikTok readily available, offering an extensive array of captivating content, we can easily satisfy our cravings for amusement and receive instant gratification through a quick dose of dopamine. However, during the time of Netflix's inception, DVDs represented a groundbreaking revolution in the way we consumed media. Inspired by the triumph of Amazon as an online bookstore, Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph sought to replicate that success by adopting a similar approach for movies. Netflix swiftly gained momentum, captivating audiences with its impressive selection of esteemed film titles. The company's rapid growth necessitated expansion, leading to the hiring of new employees, brainstorming innovative advertising strategies, and consistently strategizing to outpace their competitors. Speaking of competition, there came a pivotal moment when Blockbuster had the opportunity to acquire Netflix for a mere $15 million, an offer they dismissed with derision, deeming it laughable. Little did they know what awaited them in the future. The giants of the streaming industry, like Blockbuster, which dominated the market at the time, initially underestimated Netflix, viewing it as an insignificant and inexperienced startup that posed minimal threat to their established dominance. However, Netflix defied expectations by going public just a few months later, attaining a staggering valuation of $75 million. Today, with quarterly revenues surpassing $21 million, Netflix has grown exponentially. When the company went public, its valuation skyrocketed to $82.5 million. It was at this point that both Blockbuster and Walmart began to realize the formidable adversary they were up against, closely monitoring every strategic move made by Netflix. Acknowledging the promise of Netflix's business model, competitors endeavored to replicate it, but their efforts ultimately proved unsuccessful. During the twilight year of Blockbuster's reign, they dabbled their own DVD service, testing the markets, but swiftly abandoned the endeavor as it proved to be an unsuccessful venture. Netflix held a dominant position in the industry, consistently experiencing rapid growth. Recognizing the swiftly evolving landscape, the company proactively sought ways to leverage high-speed internet to their advantage. In 2007, they introduced a groundbreaking service called Watch Now, accompanied by the Netflix 2.0 update. This innovative feature eliminated the inconvenience of waiting for physical DVDs to arrive. As the name implies, users were now able to select from a vast library of over 5,000 titles and instantly stream them on their preferred devices. This marked a significant shift in the way people consumed entertainment, as it offered immediate access to a diverse range of content without the need for physical media. Surprisingly, Netflix initially didn't anticipate the immense potential of their new streaming service, and they certainly didn't expect it to outshine their DVD business. However, they soon realized their miscalculation. By 2010, Netflix had secured agreements to support online streaming on a multitude of devices, including popular gaming consoles like Xbox, PlayStation, and Wii, among others. It became evident in that same year that online streaming was the direction they should wholeheartedly pursue. Remarkably, a staggering 99% of Netflix users at the time were utilizing the platform exclusively for streaming services. The internet went through significant changes, evolving into a platform that offered a wide range of channels. With the addition of around 100 new channels from Netflix to YouTube, viewers now had an abundance of options and a diverse selection of content to choose from. Simultaneously, Netflix made adjustments to its pricing structure in 2011. They introduced a package that offered full streaming access alongside one DVD rental for a monthly fee of $10. Alternatively, customers who opted solely for the streaming service were charged $8 per month. While many customers tend to resist price changes by businesses, the modification in Netflix pricing strategy did not garner significant backlash. This can be attributed to the fact that customers recognized the value they were receiving for their money, ultimately embracing the new pricing model. Just 2 years prior to implementing the price changes, Netflix boasted a subscriber base of 8 million users per month. However, after the new pricing structure was introduced, their subscriber count surged to over 20 million. This significant growth demonstrated that people were well aware of what they desired, and Netflix delivered precisely that. In stark contrast, competing companies like Blockbuster were witnessing their steady decline. Once a dominant force in the video rental industry, Blockbuster eventually filed for bankruptcy. Many film industry experts regarded this as a symbolic end to an era. In 2013, Netflix embarked on a bold venture by venturing into original programming. They began experimenting with creating their own in-house shows, labeling them as Netflix Originals. This strategic move allowed Netflix to retain complete ownership of the content, making it the most lucrative form of entertainment for the company. Remarkable hits such as Orange is the New Black and Stranger Things emerged as multi-billion-dollar successes with the realm of Netflix Originals. Nevertheless, the challenges were mounting for Netflix as increased competition entered the streaming market. The landscape was becoming more competitive, and their downfall seemed imminent. Despite their previous triumphs, Netflix would soon face a new set of obstacles that would test their resilience and innovative capabilities. The streaming market became increasingly crowded as Disney+, HBO, Discovery, Paramount, and numerous others entered the scene, competing fiercely to grab a slice of the highly profitable market. These competitors proved successful in attracting customers thanks to their competitive pricing and high-quality shows. Consequently, it became effortless for viewers to migrate from Netflix to these alternative platforms. During this period, Netflix committed a significant blunder by saturating their library with subpar content under the banner of Netflix Originals. Unfortunately, creating too many original shows and movies damaged the image of Netflix-owned productions. It became evident that one of Netflix's key missteps was focusing on quantity over quality, leading to a decline in the perceived value of their original programming. To mitigate the hemorrhaging of subscribers, it is imperative for Netflix to refocus their efforts on delivering superior content. As the popular Twitter meme humorously suggests, the solution lies in making better content or risk losing subscribers. This scenario is unfolding in real time for Netflix, highlighting the pressing need for them to reassess their content strategy and prioritize the production of compelling, high-caliber shows and movies. By doing so, they can regain the attention and loyalty of their audience in an intensely competitive streaming landscape. Netflix faced a significant setback when it announced a loss of subscribers, marking the first decline in over a decade. This news had a detrimental impact on the streaming giant's stock price, resulting in a staggering 70% plummet. As the company grappled with this alarming situation, they resorted to various excuses, seemingly pleading for assistance. They attempted to attribute their decline to issues such as password sharing and individuals returning to their jobs. However, the reality remained that their competitors faced similar challenges, yet managed to sustain their growth. Imagine finding yourself in a position where everything appears to be crumbling before your eyes, with survival seeming increasingly improbable. This was the predicament Netflix found itself in. The company was confronted with mounting obstacles and a bleak outlook for the future. If you were in the CEO's position, facing customer complaints about pricing and perceived lack of value, it would be crucial to address these concerns in a manner that prioritizes customer satisfaction and retention. Raising prices once again would likely exacerbate the situation and further damage the company's reputation. However, regrettably, Netflix chose to raise their prices, making them the highest-priced streaming service with a perceived decline in content quality. This decision is widely regarded as one of the worst moves made by Netflix. Desperation seemed to have taken hold at Netflix, leading to a series of unfortunate events. Competitors such as HBO Max emerged as the preferred streaming service among consumers, further eroding Netflix's subscriber base. Another blow to Netflix subscriber count came when Russia declared war on Ukraine. As a result, numerous blue-chip companies, including Netflix, had to suspend operations in Russia and remove all Russian subscribers. This resulted in a loss of over 700,000 subscribers for Netflix. Although this was undoubtedly a significant setback, it's important to note that this loss was temporary in nature. Given the circumstances, as the CEO, it would be crucial to assess the concerns raised by customers and take proactive measures to address them. This might involve reassessing pricing strategies, improving content quality, and implementing effective communication channels to engage with customers and regain their trust. By placing customer satisfaction and value at the forefront, Netflix could strive to rebuild its subscriber base and regain its standing in the highly competitive streaming market. In an attempt to salvage the brand, Netflix made significant changes to some of its core values. Just last year, they disabled password sharing, a practice that had been allowed and even celebrated by the company in the past. It was a breach of their previous belief system, as evidenced by a tweet they had sent out years prior, proclaiming that love is sharing a password. However, the relationship between Netflix and password sharing seemed to have come to an end. Following the implementation of these changes, Netflix experienced a substantial loss of over 600,000 subscribers. This decline occurred in aftermath of a price hike and the news about password sharing restrictions. As if these challenges weren't enough, Netflix also ventured into developing a cheaper alternative that included ads, essentially resembling traditional cable TV. These decisions have accidentally led Netflix down a risky path, transforming them from a once dominant blue-chip company that seemed poised to conquer the internet into a struggling entity fighting to maintain its business viability. And that's a wrap for today's episode of Business Central. We hope you enjoyed delving into the fascinating world of business with us. Remember, the journey doesn't end here. Stay connected with us. Like, comment, subscribe to our channel, and click that notification bell so you won't miss a video. Stay inspired, stay informed, and keep making waves in the world of business. See you in the next one.